Okay, talking file management. We got a lot of files here, and they all got prefixes, and then we got the guy's name, and then you know, you have all kinds of stuff. This one here has a space behind it. So what we want the files to look like when they're done is something like this. And as you can see, I got these all in order. Let's go look at the alphabet once. Okay, so these are all in order, but the way I done it was just going to make a karaoke list out of all these, and I use the file names to make the list. So I want all the names to be right, and we're going to use the first names for the people, and if you got like the Who or something like, let's go down to the bottom. No. There we go. The Who. These are Who's, and then the Who. See, so I'm going to separate them. I got to work through that. So we got this tool here. It's called Bulk Rename Utility, and the link will be in the description box. How this works here, I got a bunch set up now, and I'm going to go to users. First, it's come my computer, then users, and I'm going to pick my user, which is me, and I'm going to go to desktop where I work. I keep all my folders when I'm working, and there they are. So first thing we want to do is remove all these prefixes. Okay, so we're going to go to the options first. If you want them to stay in the same location, you can do that. If not, you can choose a new location and deal with that. I put all mine in one folder after an extra folder when I'm done, and I'll work on them there. So we're here, and we're already there. So actions, select all. Okay. Now we're going to go to remove, and as you can see, they're coming right off. One more, and then okay, there we go. I mean, there's all kinds of neat things you can do. I know I had one with a space on it, so let's up select all. So here's the actual folder. Let me peek at this folder real quick. I think I already got it up. There's the actual folder. So let's put this aside and pick this up. Okay, so now that you have them, and you have them all where you want them, okay, you go actions, and you go rename. And it's once you do this, it's done. I mean, there's no going back on this. There's no back button. Okay, so they're done, 30 items. Okay, now as you can see, the 30 items are done now. Okay, now I got a space on the one. Where's it space at? Right here. Alright, so we're going to go deselect all, and we're going to select, oh, what's the one with the space? There it is. We got this one, and that's the hold shift and then get that one. Now I'm going to remove the one at the bottom, and that tightened that up. So we go actions, and I'm going to show you how it works so you can see this before. You got the space. There's a space at right here on that one, and then I'm going to go. Oh, I can't do that both unless let's shrink this down so now you can see it. Okay, actions, rename. Okay, keep your eye on this over here. So, uh-oh, I just really messed up. See, gotta be real careful. I took the green one off. Let's see. I just do the two. So, okay, so There ain't no going back, like I said. So make copies of the files that you're working on in case you mess up. So I just messed these two files up. I think I took them down here, and I can't move them back up again. So, but what I can do is add these two. So I can add a prefix to these, and the prefix is going to be Greenwood Lee. And we're going to take these off of there and that off of there. See, Greenwood Lee. And there he's back. He's got a space between. All right, and this is what we have now. Let's see, Greenwood Lee, old actions, rename. And there's only two working on it. And it's done. And that was between a rock and a hard place. I don't see him now. There it is down here. So there's something going on why all the other ones have a space before now. So we got to do this. We would go back into this file and select all. Select all, and let's back that out. Okay, and select this stuff between a heartache, and then you can see the spaces. We're going to go prefix remove and the first one. So we're going to remove them all except for select all, and then hold this shift key between a rock and a hard place because that's already done. Okay, and as you can see, they're all lined up. Actions, rename, and it's done. And now take a look at, it should be right at the top now. There it is. So that's using a utility tool. Now there's okay. One more quick thing. Now we're gonna add out of that, and we're gonna start it back up again blank. That's like I like to use that. That's how I use a tool, so I don't do what a mistake I made earlier. So we're gonna go here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do here. We got the same files now. Now we're gonna get. Obviously, when you do that, it clears everything, so you don't have to worry about that. One other really neat trick, they got the casing down here. I'm going to go Actions, Select All. Again, now you could put them, a lot of times you get them all uppercase is what happens in the files that we're talking about, MP3s and such. And what you can do is you can make a title case. And then this way, the first G, and then in between every space, the next one is a capital letter. Okay, so it's a little trick that I think is very valuable, and bulk rename utility. Once again.